They've got the
I
boat.
really like this arc.
They get a flag, which Usopp tries to design his own flag of him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then makes the actual Straw Hat logo. I do love that. Um, Johnny and Yasaku show up. They're not important. I can't really say much about them. The
Is that
fight.
the the
The,
marine that's full of himself?
oh no, it's the two bounty hunters that keep calling Zoro Big Bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they're not important at all. The marine that
fair
shows up
enough.
is Lieutenant Fullbody. Um,
Hmm.
so he fights the Straw Hats. Luffy deflects a cannonball towards the Baratie restaurant, takes out the roof, and as a payment for the roof, Luffy has to work at the Baratie for a full year. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not a full year; it's 4 days in the anime. Um, so there we meet Red Leg Zeph
Mm.
and Sanji. Sanji's one of the chefs as well, but he's been like he's a waiter at the moment. He beats up Fullbody in the restaurant. We'll see how cool Sanji is. We get his whole backstory about being saved by Red Leg Zeph and them
I
starving
really
for
like
70 days on a rock in the middle of the ocean.
I really like his backstory. I think it's the right amount of sad and the right amount of like motivation to carry him on.
Yeah,
Because his big thing is Sanji, because he's a chef. His big thing is not to waste food. So they have his background where he was absolutely starving to the point where he's like a twig by the
yeah,
time he goes to the starts the Baratie, and it's class.
yeah. Sanji is like a proper amazing character as well, and it's a bit crazy that like Zeph, who tried to take over Sanji's ship and steal all the stuff, risked his life and like lost his leg for Sanji just because Sanji had mentioned the All Blue, and he was like, "Oh, this kid also wants to find the All Blue. I'm gonna just end my
Yeah.
career so this kid can stay alive." It's
Yeah.
mental, but it's quite an emotional backstory. It's good character building still. Um,
I
yeah,
see. I always thought it was because you've reminded him of him as a kid, and he's just like, I can't be arsed with being a pirate anymore. I'm gonna help this kid, and hopefully he can, I don't know, not be killed by me.
yeah. um, so Sanji kicks the shit out of Lieutenant Fullbody in the restaurant.
Yep.
I love that Sanji only fights with his feet as well because he wants to keep his hands like pristine to be able to cook with. Because that he's a chef first and a fighter second. Although in
Yeah.
Sanji's case, he probably thinks he's a lover first, then a chef, then a fighter. Because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
he comes across as a proper ladies' man, but
He
he's
he
not.
reminds me of Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah, he is a bit like that at first, but then he's also like, if a woman does like show up and pays him any attention, he's like, "Oh no, a girl's speaking to us," and he turns into a proper little wuss. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if he does that as much now, but he does a little bit to start off with. Um, and oh yeah, so Jin the pirate shows up,
Yep.
who is from Don Krieg's crew. Um, he's absolutely starving. He's got no money. Sanji feeds him. He goes away and finds Don Krieg and goes, "Oh, there's a nice little restaurant here. They'll feed you and look after you." Don Krieg, the massive dickhead that he is, shows up to Baratie and goes, "I'm taking this boat and I'm taking it to the Grand Line."
Yeah.
It kicks off and there's a big fight between them. Um, well, between Luffy and Don Krieg.
Yeah.
Don Krieg, this is a weird one because he is like the most feared pirate in from the East Blue. He's set off
Hmm.
to the Grand Line with like 100 ships or something. Um, and you find out that numbers don't mean anything when it comes to the Grand Line. Doesn't matter how many men you
Yeah.
have. They were all taken out by a single pirate, which we find
Was it a
out.
pirate?
Yes,
Oh yes. Yeah.
we
Sorry.
find
Yeah.
out it is Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk, who has followed
Yes.
them back from the Grand Line just because There's no reason that he attacked them. He just he wasn't in the best of moods or something like that, and he was just like, oh, there's some people's there. I'm just gonna kill them. And they
Yeah.
escape. He follows them back. Zorro goes, oh my god, that's the greatest swordsman in the world, Hawkeye Mihawk. That's what I want to be. I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah.
Zorro being nowhere even close to Mihawk's skill level,
Hmm.
just loses badly. Like Hawkeye's like using this tiny little like knife to fight him.
Yeah, like a letter opener.
Yeah. But during the fight, Mihawk kind of comes to respect Zorro.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh well, I've defeated you, but go and get better, improve your skills, and then come and find us again one day."
Yeah. I
Um,
see. I love this because it's the first time where they've actually come across someone who's actually posed a threat. When you've had the other fights, I've always thought, well, they're gonna win, and then this is the first time where, oh shit, no, they've actually lost.
yeah. Dracula Mihawk is also one of the 7 warlords of the sea. I think this is the first time we
Mhm.
actually meet one of them, or one of them's really mentioned properly. Um, and he's also the greatest swordsman in the world. I think we
Mhm.
find out in this saga as well, that he used to have like just the occasional fight with Shanks. So that also tells us that Shanks is hard as out.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
Shanks
and
is
he doesn't
managing
have a
to keep
devil
up,
fruit.
yeah, neither of them have a devil fruit, do they? But Shanks is able to go toe to toe with the greatest swordsman in the world.
Yeah,
So that kind of gives you a bit of an impression on how tough Shanks is. Um, Zorro is absolutely discombobulated. um, his
yeah.
guts are hanging out. He's just been wrapped up. Um, Luffy fights Don Krieg. How did you feel about the Don Krieg fight?
It kind of, as soon as the Dracula guy turned up, I thought it was more of a background fight. If you know what I mean? Like, me attention was completely on this weird swordsman who came essentially on a one-man sailboat and absolutely annihilated Zorro. And I was kind of like, I want to see more of him.
Yeah. Um, Even in the live action, they've made Don Krieg just a minuscule background character of Hawkeye getting a call to come and go to Baratie and like stop
Hmm.
Luffy or something like that. And he's just like, "Oh, hang on, I've just got something to take care of." And Don Krieg's just there, and he just goes, "Oh, there we go, you're dead." And Don Krieg's in it for like 5 seconds, but
Yeah,
in the anime, he's like a main part of this arc. Um, and he's basically spent all of his money on all of these like cool gadgets, like special armor,
yeah.
spike cannons, things like that. And again,
All the gear,
money,
no idea.
yeah, money doesn't equal power when it comes to fighting somebody that actually knows what they're doing, like Luffy.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there much else in this?
There's
Sanji
the weird
joins the Straw Hat
Pearl
crew.
guy
The Who guy?
as well. That one of his Krieg's henchmen, the Pearl guy, who actually puts a
Oh
dent in
yes,
Luffy.
the guy with the
Johnny,
shield
he's been,
things.
yeah, and he's just like, oh well, he's never been hit, and then I think Luffy accidentally nuts him,
Oh
and he
yes.
just goes on a wobbler. I thought that was good.
Um, Nami steals the Going Merry. Um, After
Ah,
she sees a
yeah,
poster of Arlong. And the two bounty hunter guys are like, "Oh, she's gonna have to capture Arlong, one of the 7 warlords of the sea." Um,
yeah,
and Sanji joins the Straw Hat crew and sails off from the Baratie to go after
yeah,
Nami.
yeah. On the Baratti's little ship. I do love the Baratti's little defenses because they've got
Yeah,
the ship with the cannons on the front. And I love the fighting chefs as well, where they're just like, we're pirates, we love to scuffle and fight, but we just love to feed people. And
yeah,
I know obviously every pirate crew has their own theme, but I really like this one, where it's just like
Chef's
you see
Pirates.
chefs. It's like I've worked in kitchens before, and you know, like they've always got like a rollie hanging out the mouth, and they're always up for a fight. So it kind of goes.
I do love like the smoking stuff. So I mean, this hasn't really happened much. It might have happened like maybe once or twice so far from what you've seen. But you know, Sanji means business when he lights his cigarettes. Like the
Yeah,
camera will just cut to like the bottom half of his face, and it's just him lighting a cigarette, and he'll be like, "Well, well, well, what's going on here then?" And it's like, "Oh,
yeah.
Sanji's coming, shit's going down." Uh, just, he gets that special tab power. Um,
Exactly.
I think the only question or mystery from this arc is the All Blue. So it's like the dream that Sanji and Zeph have is that they want to find the All Blue, which is a sea connected where all four oceans connect. But how
Uh,
can this possibly exist when the North Blue and the East Blue exist? No, the North Blue and the West Blue exist on one side of the red line, which is the
mhm,
landmass in the middle, and then the East and South Blue exist on the other side. They don't meet in the middle.
mhm.
Um,
So I see. I was because the what's he called, the red leg guy.
oh, Red Led Zepp.
Uh,
Red Leg Zepp.
yeah. How come he doesn't know about it, but he's been where all of the oceans converge on the uphill mountain, the reverse mountain. So
Yeah.
that is a water where all the waters combine. Even if you're anywhere around that area, which he's been sailed the Grand Line, you would have the potential to have all of the, unless it's a big whale, all of the creatures and all of the fish.
I mean, I know what you mean. Like, on the map, it does have them all, like, converging there, but it's not really a sea. It's just, like, a river. So it's not, like, the all blue sea. Like, like the East Blue Sea,
Right.
North Blue Sea, West Blue, South Blue. Um,
Right.
there's theories about the all blue, and the biggest one is that the red line will be destroyed. I don't know
Right.
how the red line will be destroyed. Like, I think you see in one of the next arcs, Laboon's like bashing his head against the red line,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like trying to break like the wall down or something, and it's like that can't be done. The fact that they mention
Yeah.
it can't be done does make us think that it will be done at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if the red line is destroyed in the middle, then all of the seas will connect and create the all blue. That can
S-
be only be the only possibility.
So I can see one major flaw with this. So if all of the say that interconnection was broken, the red line, there's a thing like fish and sea life stay in certain biomes. So there'll be like a fish from near Antarctica cannot live off the coast of Africa because it's too hot,
Yeah,
or vice versa because it's too cold. So
yeah. I mean, movie magic. Let's just put it down to that. Paul's
I
favorite
might be
thing,
thinking too much into
movie
it.
magic. Um, what's next is Arlong Park.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and tune in next time for more Straw Chat.